Hey there guys, this is Decimatus, back for more Payday 2. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the basics of stealth. This is going to be the first of an ongoing series designed to get new players introduced to the stealth concepts in Payday 2. So what is stealth? Stealth is one of the two gameplay styles in Payday 2. Unlike its counterpart, going loud, stealth, as its name suggests, is all about completing the job without being detected. Now, it's all well and good in concept, but when it comes to the game, there are a few cold, hard stats and facts that you'll be dealing with when it comes to not being detected. Concealment and detection are important concepts to understand, as they're inversely proportionate and take a number of factors into account, including armor, equipment, weapons, weapon attachments, distance from the target, and of course, the alignment of the moon and the stars when it comes to desync when playing multiplayer. For now, all you really need to know for stealth is that I want as high of a concealment rating as possible on my items, so that I'll have as low of a detection rating as possible. The more concealed my stuff is, the less of a chance I have of being detected. We'll take a more in-depth look at both concealment and detection in a separate video, but here, I'm just trying to get the basics across. Making sure you have a silencer on your gun is essential, and now that the Jungle Ninja and budget suppressors are available from level 1, you should be able to afford one after just a few heists. If you prefer, you can also get the Gauge Courier Pack and look for 10 yellow bowls, and you'll have a chance at the Apessis suppressor. There was also a shotgun silencer in the newest round of free DLC, but everything else comes from loot cards. There are some skills you should always have when playing stealth, starting with either Hidden Blade Aced or Shinobi Aced. They both read, enemies make 95% less noise when shot or meleeed to death. What this means is that you can kill guards without needing to worry about the noise that they make when they die. You want one or the other, not both. Otherwise, you'll want to upgrade your ECMs, movement speed, and whatever else will be the most effective thing you can get for the job you're trying to do. For a more in-depth look at skill builds, check out these videos. Now you have your detection down, your silencer equipped, and the right skills. It's time to put them to use. Your primary goal playing stealth is to avoid being detected, followed somewhat closely by completing the map's objectives. In nearly every case, it's worth it to wait for a better chance to do something if you're unsure of your chance of success. Take your time while you're learning, and don't be afraid to fuck it up. It will happen, just roll with it, learn from every mistake, and learn when it's time to accept that you might just not be ready for this mission yet. Just take a break and play some loud games to vent that frustration. How do I go about fucking it up, may you ask? Well, there are a metric fuck ton of ways to completely shit all over the heist. First and foremost is alerting the police. Most missions have guards and civilians who will either radio out or call 911. It's important to remember that it takes time after a civilian or guard is alerted for them to begin trying to call. Their icon changes from the exclamation point to a little radio when they're actually calling. This can still be stopped provided you do it quickly enough. Some missions have an alarm that'll also go off when you step through certain obstacles, like lasers or if you're seen by a camera. These obstacles and cameras can often be avoided or negated entirely. For instance, if there are cameras on a map, there may be a camera room that can be taken out to negate those cameras. Usually, that camera room, if there is one, will be protected by a genset keypad that will require a sufficiently upgraded ECM or a keycard to open in stealth. In Big Bank, there are 2 sets of lasers that protect the door between the 2 halves of the bank, and these can be disabled with the keycards. Pagers are another way to fuck up, and another big stealth mechanic. When a Gensec or Murky Water guard is killed in stealth, their pager will go off, and if it's not answered, the police will instantly be alerted, and you'll lose. Badly. You can only answer 4 pagers total, which is perfect for the simple maps that have 4 or less guards. But for anything else, this means you'll never be able to fully clear those maps that have 4 more guards. Often, after the 3rd or 4th dead guard, an additional guard will spawn on the map. In every case, the additional guards that spawn this way will patrol the whole map once and then leave. Being seen by a guard after your 4th pager's been answered means game over if you're trying to do things stealth. This means that the pager operator is not going to be fooled again, and even if you were there to answer the pager, you're still going to have the alarm go off, and you're still going to lose. Badly. You will be seen. That is a given. But being detected within a controlled environment is usually okay when you're using it to get a civilian zip-tied and moved to a more convenient location, or taking those precious few seconds before the guard unloads on your face to position yourself so that you can judge him into a safe zone. Most earlier missions rely on the concept of map control and creating as many safe zones as possible. Map control is the process of clearing out every possible hostile unit until you gain the freedom to do whatever the hell you want on that part of the map. These parts of the map are considered safe zones because they're under your sphere of control. You could leave bodies, civilians, or whatever else you want there without worrying about pathing civilians or guards alerting and ruining your fun. With Goldbank, there are only 4 guards. I've already killed 3, which means I've only got 1 left. Using HoxHud, I can confirm that. I'm going to set up the drill in my back area here. With the back vault and the whole back area clear, I can do whatever I want. He's going to come right to this drill, and I'm going to be able to kill him without alerting any more civilians. With this guard and the manager dead, there's no one else to roam inside the bank, so I have complete control over that. There are actually only a few civilians left in the back area here. That guy, and these 2, make it so that I have control over this entire side room here. Not that there's anyone else to path in this area. Out on the street, there can be a few civilians that'll path around. This guy over here, we're a little bit early for. He normally comes and sits down in the bench in the square there. There's 2 other roamers that'll walk around, along with what I'd consider to be a late spawn guy. He might be in the parking lot and he'll walk through the bank if the side door is open. Sometimes he'll spawn down where Square Guy is and he'll walk through the front door. With that, I have complete control of the outside. And with this, I have complete control of the inside. I've rushed in and knocked the tellers down immediately. They have the opportunity to hit those panic buttons and you're done. That's another one of those things in the heist that'll instantly fail even if all the cameras are down and all the guards are dead. Just like the lasers in Art Gallery or Big Bank. With everyone and everything taken care of on the map, I have 200% control right now. I can do whatever the hell I want. This means you can have your buddies come in with their saws, you can toss your grenades, you can do anything you want, literally anything you want. Nothing else could possibly happen on this map to stop you. That's what makes it a control map. That's going to wrap up our first stealth tutorial. I've covered a good range of stuff in this one, but I've tried to keep it as general as possible. Again, the goal here is to educate new players in Payday 2 so that you can get the basics in stealth. So if you're watching this thinking, I already knew all this crap, well, good for you. And just wait till the next couple videos come out, you might learn a thing or 2 with those. There'll be more advanced stuff coming up. And everybody's got to start somewhere. Thanks for watching, guys. You can go ahead and click here to check out one of my other videos. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video or you learned something. Peace!